We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Minnesota.
Devin Travis.
Devin Travis is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
They're having fun right now. When you put together a 6-game win streak, everybody starts getting interested in coming to the park early. Do I have extra work to do? Because you're looking at 1 week of great baseball, and you die for those streaks. They just don't happen that often in a season.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Devin Travis goes down for the first out of the game. Kevin Pillar comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. At the plate, Josh Donaldson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. One-two pitch is a slider that misses, 2-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Judge is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Manuel Margot.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are. But all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win 1 game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping in, Colton Wong. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Pulled toward right center field. Pillar's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Trey Mancini. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And now I believe a balk has been called here as home plate umpire Earl Hendricks says he did not come set that time. And he lays off for ball one.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of. Digging in now, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
23, Nelson Cruz.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's sitting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Nelson Cruz goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Hard hit toward the hole. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So striding forward now, Troy Tulowitzki. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. No score here as we play inning number 2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Ezekiel Carrera. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Wong is there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Standing in, Logan Morrison. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
Logan Morrison.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That is such a tough pitch to lay off. Nice job of hitting right there. Look, the reason it's tough because the fastball looks just like the changeup coming out of the hand. You got to honor the fastball, and then he pulls the string on you. Nice take.
Got him. Into the box now, Miguel Sano. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Skied into very shallow right. Carrera's there. 2 down. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swung on and missed for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got doubt.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, he was finally able to lay off one there. He swung at 2 out of the zone before that, so clearly he wasn't picking up the ball very well.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
55, Russell Martin.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devon Travis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a line drive. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him and right. Ready now, Brian Dozier. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The shortstop, Brian Dozier.
And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Now in the box, Jason Castro. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around first is Castro, heading for second now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manuel Margot. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Colton Wong. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Back up the middle. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and the Twins are on the board first, 1-0. Ready for another chance? Trey Mancini trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Well, when you're behind in a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now he'll step off and rethink this. Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. To short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Riding in once again, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. In now, Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Donaldson in foul ground. And they can't run it down. Working for the punch out and the offering. Smoke toward third. And he's retired, one away. Here's Miguel Sano. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
0-1, here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pilar racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Healy looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's safe. Into the box, Brian Dozier. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called. And that's going to extend this lead. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. In is Curtis Granderson. He's into get things going here in inning.
The left fielder, number 3, Curtis Granderson.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The 2-1 now to Granderson. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Mancini has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Margot is there to take it, so on just one pitch they're able to get Tulowitzki.
The right fielder, number 3.
Striding into the box, Ezekiel Carrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. To short, hit hard. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Now at the plate, Kendrys Morales. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. A man on third with 2 down. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the. Digging in, Jason Castro. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Jason Castro.
Tapper right back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Ready once again, Manuel Margot. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Grounded to short. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Second baseman, number 16.
Colton Wong will stand in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit down the line at first. This is foul for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Granderson is under it. And that ends the inning. Russell Martin now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The catcher, number 55.
First pitch on its way.
Russell Martin.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. The 0-1 home to Martin. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Russell Martin goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Devin Travis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Center fielder, number 11.
Ready once again, Kevin Pillar.
Pillar.
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Judge is on his horse. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. Striding in once again, Trey Mancini. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone. Because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right. And that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Again, a 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Ready for another shot now. Logan Morrison. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Third baseman.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Digging in to try it again. Nelson Cruz. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Curtis Granderson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Curtis Granderson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Ready for another chance. Ryan Healy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Ryan Healy.
Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Carrera has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Dozier.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Pilar going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Cruz is there, and they breeze through this half inning. At the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ezekiel Carrera. He tripled earlier, making him 1-for-2 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Rip toward the gap in right. Tulowitzki is on his way home, and a relay home, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. 0-for-2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Fastball called for strike two.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact. Now, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. First delivery to him on the way. Russell Martin is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Hit hard to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping up now, Devin Travis. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Margot. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. In now, Colton Wong. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. J.P. Howell will come on out of the bullpen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Toronto, number 56.
Jesus Aguilar is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Pilar. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's one away now.
The left fielder.
Now batting, Trey Mancini. He's working on a R.A. Dickey answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 19, R.A.
And this is low, ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1-2 now.
Hey, talk about having to hit 2 different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler, then you have to speed it up because now the express, the fastball's on the way.
So he sets him down swinging. Trey Mancini becomes out number 2 this inning. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Dickey gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. So digging in now, Logan Morrison. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the 1-0. Bouncer down the line. Scooped up. And he'll just make the tag himself in the inning. At the plate, Kevin Pilar.
Leading
No
off
hits
for
in
Toronto,
3 tries so far.
center
He
fielder,
struck out
number
once.
11, Kevin Pillar.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Third baseman, number 40.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Striding into the box, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Juan Nicasio answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Left fielder.
In is Curtis Granderson.
He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Margot's under it.
Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, they sent him out there to try to finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little bit of help from his friends in the bullpen. Still.